Look, Luke, nobody cares that we're engaged.
What?
Wow. Come on.
Congratulations.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the game room. My name is LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill
and
everyone.
I'm Mrs. DM.
Mrs. D. Oh, God. Wow, that got me. That got me good. Happy Thursday, everybody. So happy to have everybody here. It's D&D night. It's the best night of the week. Let's be real. We're all here for one reason. And we've got a lot of really exciting stuff to talk about. So I do not want to waste any time dilly-dallying. First and foremost, very exciting, we have a brand new player joining us tonight. Everybody, give your warmest TGR welcome to RabbitPatches. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Woo!
Very excited.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Just a couple quick questions. How'd you find the game room? How long have you been playing D&D? And what character are you bringing to the table tonight?
I got into the game room through Gordy, and I also have been playing D&D for about a year now.
Nice.
And I am bringing a new mix of Tabaxi, which she's going to call herself a Tabarxi, a golden retriever.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're very, very happy to help you, or happy to help you and have you here. So thank you for joining us, and hope you have fun. Interestingly enough, you're actually joining us for the last ever D&D stream that the game room is ever going to be running.
The last
Very
stream.
excited.
Because, drumroll please. So, after much thought and deliberation, taking into account for a lot of community feedback, our own sort of, I'll call it market research, but just our own experience, and just the general direction that this community has been going for a while now, the staff of the game room, namely me and WeeWoo and some of our mods, have decided that we will, starting in the new year, we will officially be rebranding from the game room to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. Now, what does this mean for all of you guys? Yeah,
Not much.
quite literally not much. We're going to just go ahead and change a lot of just the names of stuff, the logo of stuff like that, but the core essence of this group, what the game room and what Tealeaf Adventure Company is ideally going to stay exactly as it is right now. I think we are a group of nerds, a group of gamers, a group of people that like all sorts of games, not just Dungeons and Dragons, but with the direction that the Twitch channel has been going, and just, I think for our own sort of more unique logo, our own unique identity, I think the Tealeaf Adventuring Company, we've all decided, is a bit more, unique. I don't want to say memorable, but it's a bit more unique. It stands out a little bit more.
Yep.
And so we're hoping that with this change in the new year, for the most part, the average experience will remain identical for our community members. Will just be a little bit easier to find on social media, things like that, and we'll
And we're still
kind
gonna
of start.
We're still gonna do things like random civilization nights and
Yes,
other game nights, and we are still gonna promote the community the way it has been.
exactly.
It's just it's changing. It's a name change.
It's a name change. It's really at the end of the day, it's a
throwing
name
up
change.
we're throwing up a new sign and a new coat of paint.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna still have the same weird guy in a purple shirt sitting behind the counter.
And a guy who did not change after work. Running D&D. So, but yeah, so we're very excited for this. You and I have a good bit of work ahead of us that we're gonna try to get all squeezed out over this little holiday break that we're having. And then hopefully in 2023 we'll start all shiny and brand new and exciting. Speaking of which, just a reminder on that note, we are going to take the next 2 weeks off of streaming, so no D&D on the 22nd or the 29th of December. Just because it is the holiday season, people are busy, we've all got our own personal lives going on, we got stuff to go party and deal with, so we're going to take those 2 weeks off.
I'm going to go get hammered at Applebee's with my mom next Thursday, because it's her birthday.
There you go. Nice. Sounds fun.
Oh, fun.
But we will be back January 5th under the new brand name Tealeaf Venturing Company. So I believe if you're already following us on everything,
literally nothing's going to change.
Literally nothing's going to change. So that'll all be good. And we'll announce everything in the Discord as well when the time comes. So, but happy to announce that.
Gotta change the Steam group too.
Yeah.
There's a Steam group?
There is a Steam group that
there is.
we don't use. There's also a Twitter which we don't use.
I have never twat before in my life.
That's not how you say that.
Never tweeted. Never twat.
Anyway, go through the links.
So, we've got links. We've got our Reaper Minis link. We've got our Inked Gaming link. We've got our Etsy store link. And then we've got our joined link all in the chat there. Exclamation points, all those things. Lots of really, really awesome merch and stuff to check out if you're in the nerdy genre, such as us.
Last call for getting any TGR-related merchandise.
Good call. Yeah, that's going to be all retro vintage limited edition.
vintage TGR gear.
Yeah, it's all going to be tack gear going forward. So, yeah, stock up. That'll be worth something someday. Let's see.
Sure.
What else we got going on? Saturday. This is exciting. I am super pumped about this. I have been lacking in the hype, but I have fully been throttled to the hype after yesterday. Saturday, we have a massive game of Civilization 5 on PC with all the members of our community that are all just going to duke it out in this massive thing. We're starting at 11 a.m. And going until everyone rage quits or someone wins.
Guy sitting here saying somebody wins one fucking online Civ match, and now he's an expert.
Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Sit rat. Thank you for teaching me how to play.
No problem.
No, but that's gonna be a really good time. I think we're gonna have a bunch of different members of the community streaming it from their own perspective. And it's gonna be the stream side's gonna be scuffed. I'll just say it right now. We're gonna figure it out on the go, whatever works. It's just more gonna be about having fun and betraying each other and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Definitely come hang out, check that out. Or do we still have space, or is that just like an open lobby? Whoever shows up can play, or
if anybody's available and they want to play, they can show up and join. Like we have 8 people right now, and the only thing I can say is if you do want to play in 2 days, have your food and your beverage situation handled, because it's going to be a long one.
It's going to be a long one. Alrighty. Anything else? I think that's all we've got for announcements. That was kind of a lot.
Guys, go buy the Reaper Christmas minis. They're adorable.
All right.
That's all I got.
They are pretty cute.
What? Who deleted my message? What the fuck? Jerry.
Jesus Christ.
Do I have to actually make a GoFundMe for you now? Damn it. Alright. Hold on.
Let's go ahead and jump into tonight's adventure, which begins, as they always do, in the beautiful free city of Kaedoria, on a lonely peninsula to the north of the Midnight Sea. And there, on the prime central thoroughway drag known as Avandra's Alley, right where it turns right into the south onto Melora's Way, in that central town square known as Avis Piazza, sits a beautiful 3-story mansion which now serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. And things in Kaedoria in the last several months have gotten quite spicy and interesting, as the evil Daiban Order, using demonic shadow magic, has taken over the city and plunged it into an eternal night. The Tealeaf Adventuring Company and the citizens of Kaedoria have slowly fought to take back control and have officially, as of last session, regained half of the control of the city. Half of the city is now plunged in eternal darkness, half of it is now on a regular day-night scale, and it's made life in Kadoria definitely interesting. There's been a bit of an adjustment, but that is an ongoing process. And so, entry into the guild hall, which is still in a district in the Eternal Night, is somewhat difficult, but through rumors, through advertisements, and through just the reputation of TAC, a newcomer finds a way to get into the guild hall. So, Geld, if you'd like to give us just a brief physical description of your character. What do your fellow players see as Geld walks into the lounge?
So as Geld walks in, she basically looks like, I believe it was 5'6". Looks to be somewhat like a tabaxi, but has more canine features. Instead of typical cat fur, it's more of like a shaggy golden dog fur color, kind of like a golden retriever. And she is just looking around as any other creature with a single brain cell would, just trying to figure things out.
All right. So as you enter, you see all of the other guild members in the lounge doing whatever it is they do in their free time.
It smells like wet dog.
I swear I didn't piss myself yet.
Settle back in under the table and just continue to groom myself.
We also have another newcomer who did introduce their character in Tavern Chat, but Slappy, if you want to give us a brief physical description of your new recruit to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company.
So my new recruit is Lawrence Byrd. His friends call him Larry. He is an owl-faced Aarakocra. He found his way into the Tealeaf Adventuring Company not by choice, but because of a debt that he owes, because he is just great at gambling. So he is still kind of coping with the fact that he now has to be put to work to pay off this debt.
All right, very cool. So all of you come face to face with Geld as she enters the guild lounge.
Geld waves.
Hi. You're a dog.
A tabaxi.
Wait. Oh. You're a what? Autumn is saying this from under a table.
She said tabaxi.
Geld is grinning from ear to ear, and she just slams a hand onto the table and goes, "Wow, I didn't know you guys had talking tables over here. This is pretty cool. And it hisses, too. There's something wrong with it."
I'm gonna bat at Geld's paw. Pick! Pick! Canine moron!
Geld's gonna pull back her hand and just rub and go, "Ow! This is not a very nice oh, there's a cat in... Hi!" Looking at Autumn.
You will not insult my people. Do not call yourself that.
So, Geld, as you are interacting with your newfound guild members, you feel a familiar sensation, which you would understand as another canine saying hello. As you turn around and feel this slight sniffing at your rear end, you see this massive, giant, winter white direwolf behind you with these glowing yellow eyes, just kind of like looking at you suspiciously. Not necessarily like any sort of hostility, but more just sort of territorial newcomer acknowledgement. And on the back of that giant white winter wolf is a platinum blonde halfling woman with her hair sort of braided, almost imagine like Elsa. with a nasty-looking bow sort of slung around her shoulder, decked out in what appears to be some sort of adventuring gear. And she sort of strokes the back of this giant wolf and says, hey, down, girl. As Selena Tealeaf speaks out to all of you. What's going on, guys? Got some new recruits, I see. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you here. I'm Selena. I'm the boss's daughter. So if you need anything, he'll have you fill out like some stupid paperwork whenever you get a chance. But if you're here for like a job or whatever, we'll definitely hook you up. So just whatever you need, just let me know. It's a little chaotic and busy around these parts, but it's all good.
Gordy's gonna lean over to Geld. That's like the closest thing to an entrance interview in this place. I just like walked in and no one said anything yet.
I'll consider it an honor. Gelda's going to be very happy as she wags her tail.
Lawrence is plucking at his plumage and grooming himself and looks up and just goes, "You guys are choosing to be here?"
Who let the chicken in?
Lawrence brings his wings out wide, like to try to make himself big and intimidating, and just stares at the cat. Who are you?
My name is Autumnal Leaves in the Shimmering Suns of the Swift Quivers. And you will remember their such. Byrd.
So happy all of you guys are friends and meeting up and everything. There's a lot of really animal people in here, but that's fine. Listen, guys, I was about to go on a little trip, and I was wondering if anyone wanted to come with. Me and my sisters at the Black Tide have heard some rumors, and I was gonna grab, maybe some people that needed to get some experience, maybe get your feet wet. And, check them out. Could be treasure involved. Could be all sorts of excitement. Be happy to split whatever booty we get with whoever wants to come, of course.
Oh, Auntie Selena, that sounds like so much fun. And we'll be with you and Admiral, and we'll be on the ship. It'll just be like the old days. I can't wait to split booty with you.
Yeah, exactly. Just like when, me and your parents used to go out on adventures. I don't think we ever went to the Obsidian Islands, but it'll be similar. It'll be a good time. Yeah.
Used to split her parents' booty?
Treasure. Don't be a pervert, Byrd.
Yeah,
A birdvert. But yeah, open invite. Anybody who wants to come. I don't really know exactly what to expect, but if you want, and she kind of hops off of Admiral, the dog, and kind of saunters over to her father's semicircular desk and kind of pulls out a contract, and you can see her just like most of them seem to be kind of like just legalese, like the generics, the binding nature, and the payment, just all that is just kind of like copy and paste on all of these documents. But she's like scribbling out, just kind of doctoring up a contract to make it official. And she kind of holds out this hastily scribbled note. Because, see, official Tealeaf Adventuring Company contract. So if you guys want to come, it's on the books. It's official.
I will come as long as... No, I will just go along. That is fine. No stipulations. My apologies.
Good.
But you said we'll be on a boat.
Yeah, my ship, the She-Wolf. It's a special ship, but
not particularly fond of selling, but for the adventure.
For the adventure, you gotta go out on a limb. You gotta mix it up. You gotta get out of your comfort zone sometimes.
I know
It'd be
quite a
good
bit
for
about being out on a limb.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I was just gonna go. I was gonna go get packed. Actually, my friends in the Black Tide said they were gonna meet us in Jereve's Key. And we'll all just sail down from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Auntie Selena, before you go get packed, I have something for you.
You do? Oh. Of course.
Just put something together, and she takes out this kind of leather carry bag. For Auntie Selena. In this quaint leather, convenient carry bag, a grooming kit for Admiral. A variety of diamond grit, all steel hand files for her sharp claws, bamboo toothbrushes with all natural clove antiseptic, coconut oil dental paste, and some nice herbal detangling shampoo with a set of metal combs for the snobs.
Oh my gods. Lee, did you make all of this?
Sure did.
She dives in and bear hugs you and just like gives you the smallest little halfling bear hug that she can muster. And you actually see like a little bit of like a tear come down one eye. She quickly wipes it away. She goes, Lee, this is genuinely the nicest thing anybody's ever done for me in like a long time. This is really, really thoughtful. Thank you. Admiral is gonna love it.
I know how much you love her.
We've been through a lot together, so thank you. I didn't get you anything yet, but wait.
You don't have to get me anything. This is for you.
Thank you. I owe you one. How about that? And she kind of like gives a playful punch on your shoulder.
Okay.
Does
alright,
not
I gotta-
compute.
I'm gonna go get packed. So you guys get ready and we'll head out soon. So this is the Dungeon Master out of game telling you if there's any preparation or last minute conversations you guys would like to have, now is your chance to do so, whether it be health potions, adventuring gear, any questions, things of that nature. Now speak now or forever hold your peace.
Can I actually gift some potions from my cloak to the newcomers?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're your potions, so
I will gift 2 each. Standard potions of healing to Geld and to Lawrence?
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Here you go. I'm pretty sure they're cherry flavored. And if not, sucks. They're good for you.
all right. So go ahead and mark those on your character sheets. Geld and Larry, 2 regular potions of healing. Very nice, very nice.
Geld accepts those and says, thank you very much. I don't know what cherry flavor is, but I will appreciate that. And my name is Geld, by the way. Don't know if I mentioned that. And she just puts them in her bag.
Hi,
Alright.
I'm Lee. I am new.
Oh, Lee, wait. I don't have another. You know what? On the house. I'm doing a round for you too.
No, I'm set.
Oh, never mind then. You're fine. Goodbye.
I appreciate this, good sir. I will not take all your money in a game of poker then.
You would have a really tough time because I don't even know how to play.
Perfect.
Byrd, what brings you to the hallowed halls of Miss Marigold?
I come to this cursed place because I've been on a dry spell. And I've borrowed some money and lost some money. They said I had to come to Kadoria and bring a letter to Miss Marigold, and apparently in that letter it made me a slave of this establishment.
No. They don't
Oh, you're a
keep
debtor.
slaves here, but...
A debtor wouldn't be the best word. It's just a dry spell. Just a dry spell.
So you're a con artist? A scam? Or are you just an idiot?
The second one.
Alright, good.
Why can't he be
that's
both?
clear. He could be both, Miss Charlize, you are correct. Anyway.
So, as this is
You
all
want to play a
going on,
game?
Selena comes barreling down the stairs on Admiral's back, adventuring gear in tote. She goes, "All right, fuckers, you guys ready to go? You ready to rock? We got places to be, seas to sail. Let's get on with it."
Yeah,
All right.
I'm ready.
Okay, so you guys all follow Selena and Admiral down through the secret tunnel that leads from the guild hall to the Cat's Quarter, up in the northeastern corner of Kadoria. And from there, it's a quick, actually very sunny walk through all of these redeemed districts down to Jervive's Key, where you see two scantily clad but terrifying and ferocious-looking women. I don't believe any of the players tonight have ever met these two characters before, but they would be introduced to you as Selena's old adventuring companions. The woman on the left, tall, broad-shouldered, covered in tattoos, sort of like a short buzz cut, is named Sarah, and the much smaller, sort of cheerful, sunny, almost childish in her disposition, with this massive blunderbuss, is named Bubbles. Selena kind of leans over to Geld and says, Hey, Geld, you ever been sailing before?
I have not. What is a sailing?
Here, I got a trick for you. See those boats? And she kind of like points out into the quay, and you can see, probably not a whole lot of boats, but there's a few, like trade galleons, things like that.
Fascinating. And we go on those?
Yeah, check this out. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out like a small folded paper piece of, like a small folded piece of paper in the shape of a boat, and she just says, I'm worried that you're gonna fetch this. I don't want you to fetch this, okay?
Fetch it.
She just flicks it off the harbor into the ocean, and as it hits this very, very beautifully crafted ship.
Sorry, Luke. I have
Geld
weird
was about to fetch it, but as soon as it explodes, she stops and goes, "Oh wow, that's so cool."
Thank you. Nothing like having a she-wolf in your pocket, right? And she kind of winks and goes and starts walking up the gangplank.
Wait, we're sailing on a boat?
And?
I thought we were sailing in the air.
Geld enthusiastically runs to go jump on the boat. Just full sprint.
All right. Selena would welcome you all aboard the She-Wolf, her own private ship. As you make that comment, Larry, Selena kind of goes, unfortunately, there's only ever one of those made, and it belongs to Mom, so... It's all good.
Wow.
You all can't fly?
The she-wolf. Sorry.
Yeah. Still
What type
in...
of company is this?
It's an adventuring company.
There's no adventure if you can't fly.
Flying makes for an easy target. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
I'm more of the hunter type.
I'll believe it when I see it. Very well, then. I'm going to take the helm. You guys hold on, because this baby can pick up quite a bit of speed. Let me know if you need anything, or, ask Sarah or Bubbles. They'll take care of you guys. And Selena and Admiral stride over to the helm, and very quickly you feel as the She-Wolf kind of, in a roundabout fashion, heads out to sail in the midnight sea. You pick up a considerable amount of speed, despite a noticeable lack of wind.
I don't trust this magic.
It moves under Fey power.
How'd you know that, Lee?
Mom and Dad told me.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah,
Lawrence is gonna fly up to one of the masts and just perch up there and start looking around.
All right. As you head out into the midnight sea, you can kind of see the coast of the what remains of the Kadorian skyline sort of fade off into the distance as you guys are headed south towards the Obsidian Isles. I can pull up the world map for you guys if you'd like. Let's see. Handouts and links, maps, world maps, show to players. So you guys are sailing south from Kadoria, around Lexigrad, down towards the Obsidian Isles in the bottom left-hand corner there. Which will take you a couple days' journey. And so there's, a few card games played, a few shanties sung, things of that nature. But along this journey, from talking with Selena and some of her companions, you would learn more about the nature of this journey. So, to expedite, there are rumors amongst notable pirate crews of the area, of which the Black Tide is certainly one of the most formidable, that there's a particular region in the Obsidian Islands which reportedly has been almost sort of this Bermuda Triangle like hotspot of mysterious activity, ships going missing, marine life acting particularly aggressive and strange, and in particular that seems to interest the Black Tide and Selena, reports of this strange smoke rising from the sea. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've been able to gather over the last couple weeks or so, and eventually we just decided we got to check it out for ourselves.
But how does the sea smoke?
That's what I don't quite understand just yet. I want to take a look at it and see. It could be anything really. It could just be like natural volcanic activity under the ocean. Finally, something erupting and, the gases just sort of rising. Could be some sort of evil magic or something. I don't know. We'll have to go and find out. We're just going to scope things out. We don't want to get too into it just yet. This is more of a reconnaissance mission, if that makes sense. Shut the fuck up.
Well.
Alright. So, after about 4 days of sailing or so, and you get a good view of, the high city of Lexigrad. It's all beautiful in its majesty. You guys are out on the open sea. And I will say, Lawrence, being up in the crow's nest, as it were, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Good owl.
Alright, 17, not bad. As you're sailing along, your visibility starts to fade just a little bit as you kind of sailing into some winter mist out on the ocean or so. But with a 17, you manage to see, it looks like from almost every direction you look, strange bird-like creatures are rapidly approaching the she-wolf.
More birds.
Selena, my friends have come to save me. Oh.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Look yonder. They're coming to bring me back to my land. Oh.
We're in the middle of the ocean.
Bring us to the first map.
Oh my
Whoa,
god!
It's animated.
It's animated.
Oh my bit rate!
Yeah, it's a little clunky.
Whoa.
So you guys can go ahead and move yourselves however you would choose to be on the ship.
Where would Autumn choose to be? Because I know where I want to be.
Gordy is sorrowfully staring at Admirable and scratching his both shoulder blades in remembrance.
Alrighty. So then, as you guys are looking out and Larry gives out this call, you see rapidly approaching the she-wolf, flying in from a distance, are a large number of these hideous, almost bird-like, balding and patchy-winged feminine figures, looking like this, with sort of like greasy, wet hair and these pupilless eyes that are flying in towards you. They look a little bit hungry and a little bit pissed off, so I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Click on your token first.
Yes.
On
please
further
do.
inspection, they're not my brethren.
We'll have Selena and Marigold go on the same initiative.
Selena and who?
Selena and Admiral, sorry.
Okay. I was like, we brought the big guns out?
No. Alrighty, do I have everybody in? I have an Autumn, a Gordy, a Lawrence, a Lee, and a Geld. Beautiful. Okay, so at the top of the initiative, as these harpies come swarming in, you can see there are about 11 of them. Lee, you have the initiative.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do some measuring. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, and then they're... Okay. Lead is some visual calculus. And then they're up in the air, but are we gonna say that's negligible distance?
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of swarming in at, like, deck level at this point.
So Lee will... Yeah. She'll bonus action poison the next 3 rounds in her pistol, run up to the aft deck here and take a shot at the nearest, what I can only assume is a harpy.
Yes.
RPD's nuts?
Oh, he got me back.
17. This cracking shot fires off the back, piercing this one's side for 17 points of damage. Hot damn.
And then she gets to make a DC 14 con save.
Sorry, that was a 17 to hit. That wasn't the damage roll, correct?
Yeah, that was 17 to hit. This is the damage.
Okay. So she's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Gets a natural 20, actually. First roll of the
Okay,
night. There we
so
go.
no effect.
Alright, but 10 points of piercing damage. You see her kind of like get clipped right under the wing and kind of spiral and dip, and her feet kind of touch the water for a minute as she regains a little bit of altitude and continues her flying towards you. That's a nice shot.
Okay. Do I know anything about these things?
They certainly don't look good. Make me a history check. Maybe you've heard stories from your parents.
15.
You've only heard of them in like stories told by like they're almost like folklore,
Yeah.
like fairy tale sort of things.
Yeah.
Something about stealing children and something about music. You're not super sure more specifically than that.
Okay. Yeah, then that's it then. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Selena kind of goes, both hands on the helm, kind of go, you guys got this, right? Yeah. Admiral, keep them safe. And Admiral kind of gets up and shakes her fur and kind of starts looking around and scoping things out. That'll bring us to Gordy.
Alright, a fight, let's go. I'm gonna... and he's holding his quarterstaff and just kind of standing there and goes, I'll let him come to me. And he's going to... sort of standing on the edge of the back of the boat. Just ready a... can I ready an attack action?
Yeah, sure. So put that little red dot on your token, so you got like the held attack kind of ready, looking for a target to come into range.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
That's all he can do. I can't do
Okey-dokey.
anything.
Then that'll bring us to Geld. You're up.
So Geld is going to quickly pat herself down to see if she has a weapon that'll be of use. However, she only has the great axe that she will realize, and like the similar boat that Gordy was in, she is going to just rearrange herself to be over here a little bit next to the cannon, so she can basically wait for the harpy to get closer to her so she can do something about it.
Okay. So I'll give you that little red dot that'll signify your held action for when something gets close. Cool. Alrighty. Bubbles and Sarah, they kind of crack their knuckles and go, all right, we got some company. They are going to rush over, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oops. No, not there. My scrolling is all messed up. So she was here. So 30 feet gets her right next to this cannon. Bubbles is going to rush 30 feet. They're both going to use their action to load this cannon right here. You see them, one of them sort of prepping the actual barrel, one of them picking up the cannonball, packing it with gunpowder and the charges and everything. So they're both going to use their action to load this cannon. That'll bring us to Autumn.
Well, I'm gonna shoot one with my longbow.
Okay.
I guess this one.
All right, Autumn, where are you on the map? Oh, you're up in the...
I'm not up, but I am in the center of the deck. It's where the ship rocks the least.
Like up against the map, yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna shoot. I said we're gonna shoot.
16. Which one are you aiming for?
This one here.
One more time?
This one.
I'm not seeing a ping. This guy right here.
Left
okay.
side closest.
Gotcha. Okay. The gray against the blue. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So a 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Apparently, what? It's a 1d8 plus 3. Apparently, that's not working. Got 10.
All right. 10 points of piercing. Nice.
Nice.
A solid shot.
To kind of 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to hold at this cannon in case in case extra hands are needed to load that one. And that will be my turn.
Okie dokie. The harpies are going to go, so they have a fly speed of 40 feet. So they are going to swarm up and get a round of attacks in against the Black Tide. You see some of them getting a couple scratches in, little bits of damage. Nothing too major, though. These ones are going to fly in towards you, Geld. And Geld, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw as one of them begins to screech at you, and it's sort of this dissonant, awkward note that kind of makes your brain rattle a little bit. With a 20, though, you're not phased at all, so you don't suffer the harassing shout effect there.
Sweet.
These ones are going to fly in. One right next to Selena, one right next to Gordy. So Gordy, that'll trigger your held action.
Ah! I'm going to crack him over the head with the... Does the held action include my unarmed strike?
It would not, unfortunately.
Alrighty. I'm just going to crack him over with the +1 quarterstaff.
Okay. 18 will hit for 8 points. Very nice. And then we've got 4 attacks against Gordy, 2 against Selena.
Okay.
A bite and a claw. So rapid... Gordy, what's your AC?
16.
Okay, so rapid fire. Okay. So only one hit that gets through is one of the claw attacks is actually a crit.
Yeah.
Is going to be for 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Not bad for a crit.
Yeah. 2 attacks on Selena miss. And then Lee, I'm going to need you to make me a wisdom saving throw as one of them is going to use that sort of harassing taunt screech ability. Ooh, an 8 is a failure.
Okay.
All right. You are going to take 2 points of psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
Cool. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
Lawrence is gonna fly down from the mast and go join the fight.
Okay.
He's gonna stop right here.
Okay.
Kind sir, I will repay your gift. And the one that hit him, I'm going to frostbite at. So DC 13 con save for 1d6.
Alright. That is an 18 on the Constitution saving.
So it does nothing.
Correct.
And that ends my turn.
Alrighty.
With a little warm
I am
out here,
flying
thank
though.
you.
I'm
Okay.
above.
What was that, Gordy?
I was just saying, it's a little warm out here, so I appreciate the nice refrigerated air. That feels
Yeah.
very refreshing. Thank you.
With a little bit of blood being spilt in the ocean from the gunfire, you see rising up out of the water just one fin kind of rising as this massive shark, way bigger than any shark ever had the right to be, is going to join the initiative.
Oh my.
Great. I
Large.
love that for us.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Kitty Cat, you like
Love to
eating
see it.
fish, right? You can take care of that one.
Alrighty, top of the round brings us back to Lee.
Cool. The one, yeah, I have disadvantage on my attack rolls.
Just the first one.
Okay, and the one who did that to me is the one that's 10 feet away from me?
Yep.
Okay, they can make a con save as I poison
Okay.
spray them with a spout of cyanide.
Alright. That is a 16 on the con save.
So no damage.
Really, really high on the con saves tonight.
That's okay. It's a long numbers game.
Yeah.
That's all I got right now.
Okie dokie. At the end of your turn, your disadvantage will go away. That'll bring us to Gordy. Got a couple of them side on either side of you.
All right, let's see. Which was the one that I attacked first? Was it the one on the left?
The one on the left, they've both taken a little bit of damage. One got shot and one got bonked. The one on the right is the one you bonked.
I'm going to continue bonking that one.
Okay.
And just so I'm clear, because we know how these nights work, when the short rest comes up, the flurry of blows or the key points do not regen?
No, your key points will restore on a short rest.
All right, then.
Yep, smoke them if you got them.
All right, well, I sure got him. So I'm going to, with the quarterstaff, just try to crack it over the one on the right side again.
Alright, 19 gets in for solid damage with a 12.
Yep.
He a nice satisfying crunch and a squawk as it kind of like turns its head, getting whacked upside the face.
Yeah. And... Sorry, I'm relearning how to play monks again
It's all good.
in some time.
God damn it, learn how to play monks better. No, I'm kidding.
God, I wish I knew how to do things, too.
I wish I knew what I was doing.
Oh, there it is, Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend a key point to Flurry of Blows.
Alright, so 2 more
Oh.
unarmed strikes.
So, uno, dos.
Both of those are going to hit, pumping out the damage for another 14 points of damage. This one's looking heavily wounded, kind of clinging to the deck, just like barely holding on, kind of scraping and floundering a little bit. Definitely suffered some pretty sustained damage there.
Yeah. And I think that's going to do it for my attack. I'm just going to hold the line.
Okay. Selena is going to let go of the helm and draw 2 scimitars out. And she's going to go, you fucker. And she's going to make a couple attacks against the harpy harassing her. The first one is a hit, and the second one is also a hit. For the first one's going to be 16 points as you smell a little bit of like fried chicken scent as the flaming scimitar burns this one for a bit of damage. The second offhand is going to get in no sneak attack damage, but an additional 6 points there. Alrighty, and she kind of whistles and Admiral comes in and is gonna do a little chompy chomp. Admiral gets in for an additional 22 points of damage as the sneak attack bonus procs with Admiral. And Admiral just jumps up and tears this one to shreds. There's feathers and guts and blood everywhere. Good girl, good girl. She kind of reaches over and rustles her ears a little bit. That'll bring
Glad I'm
us,
on that creature's side.
that'll bring us to Geld. So Geld, your held action goes away because you didn't have anything to prompt it, but it is your turn.
So, Geld, if she can, is going to try and make a strike towards, get to the harpy behind her, if possible, to try and get her with the great axe.
Dead ass.
Sure.
Yeah, the booty.
God.
You can go ahead and move your character and then make your attack. Perfect. All right, coming down with the massive great axe, a 13 connects for 7 points of slashing damage. Very nice. A very palpable hit.
And
Alrighty.
that's going to be it for Geld.
Okay, level 1. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward level 1, but a nice solid chunk of damage there. The shark is just gonna kind of circle around. That'll bring us to Bubbles and Sarah. Bubbles has her blunderbuss, which she sees you like strike this thing down with the great axe. She's just gonna blast the thing. That's going to do 12 points of piercing damage. There we go. Nice shot. And then Sarah is going to fire the cannon right at the harpy, kind of flying right in front of the barrel. It doesn't know any better. So that's a d20 plus 5 to hit. 24 hits. That's going to deal 4d10 plus 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Blast this one into freaking smithereens, but it's still barely alive. It just kind of flops on the deck. It's still clinging onto life there, but 31 points of damage from the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
That'll bring us to Autumn.
I'm gonna shoot that one right there. That I'm
Okay.
pinging. Can you see the one I'm pinging?
Yep.
They're rolling the hit.
16 gets in. Yep.
Alright, good to know that my damage still isn't working. Moment, please, because I tried to retype what I had. Another 10
Another
points
10.
damage.
Alright, we take those.
We do take those.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna hold the line.
Okay.
I'm gonna just keep pew-pewing away.
The harpies are gonna go. Okay. This one's gonna fly in right next to Geld. These two. So that one can get there. This one can take a more direct route and get there. Okay,
No.
this one's gonna fly in there, this one's gonna fly in there. Okay. So we've got 4 attacks against Sarah. Doing just fine. 2 attacks against Bubbles. Bubbles takes a little scratch. We've got 2 attacks against Geld. So the bite and the bonk. Or sorry, the claw and the bonk. The claw's going to be a 16 to hit on you, Geld.
Alright.
So that's going to be 5 points of slashing damage. And the club is another 16 to hit for an additional 2. So 7 points of damage total there.
Alrighty.
We've got 4 attacks against Autumn.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 misses, and an 18 will get through for 2 points of bonk damage.
Was that a disadvantage? No, I'm kidding. Wrong character.
Wrong character. We've got 4 against Lee and 4 against Gordy. So coming in hot, we'll do Lee first. So
AC
Lee,
19.
One of them almost gets through with an 18, but that's 4 misses against Lee, and then 4 against Gordy. Another natural 1. That's a 19, Gordy,
Hit.
for 4 points of slashing.
Ow.
And then a 17 will get through for another 3 points of bludgeoning.
How dare you?
So 7 damage on Gordy. That's their whole turn. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
Lawrence is going to see Gordy take a few hits, and he's going to kind of come down, land on his shoulders, and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. 9 health back to Gordy.
By the way, how tall is Lawrence?
Lawrence is 5'1" and weighs 85 pounds, I believe. That's what I put.
Okay. Gordy is about just shy of 3 feet tall, so...
Comical view.
It's just a big-ass bird just standing on his shoulders. And I'm just going to stay there.
Okay.
Make myself big right in front of him.
Nice.
Okay.
Alrighty. Top of the round brings us back to Lee.
Okay, Lee's just gonna call out, chum the waters, feed the shark. And, I don't know, I'm just gonna poison spray the same one again.
Okay, so another
Con save.
Constitution saving throw. That's a 10, so that's a failure.
So they will actually take the damage for once. That will be 6 damage.
Points of poison damage. Very nice. Alrighty. Cool.
That's my turn.
Nice. That'll bring us to Gordy.
Gordy feeling the talons get on, was gonna go, what the hell? And just kind of feel that wave of healing energy and go, like, yeah, oh, sure. Weirder things have happened. And kind of continue wailing with his quarterstaff on the harpy on the right.
Okay. 10 is going to be a miss.
It's a little harder to swing that thing with something on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, just throw one unarmed elbow out towards it.
Okay. The elbow is actually enough. You just kind of beat the thing down. It hits the deck and just slides down the side of the she-wolf unceremoniously. That's a kill.
Like off the deck, or?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And you just hear the splash.
Neat.
As Lawrence gets turned as you throw the elbow, his head stays perfectly still.
It's like the chicken.
Yeah.
Moving around.
And an owl.
Just like...
Alrighty, anything else for Gordy?
If I move, does Lawrence move with me?
Technically no.
Okay. Gordy is going to... you know what? Yeah, I'll just move him from one to the other a little bit. Right here.
Okay,
And
that will
I'll take
provoke
that
an
attack.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to take one scratch attack at you. That's a 19 to hit. Oof.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah, that'll be 6 points of slashing damage.
Larry, I appreciate all the help and everything, but Larry, stay by my side.
Just not on top of me.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright. Selena with the flourish is going to sheath both the scimitars and simultaneously pull the short bow off and knock an arrow in like one fluid, well-practiced motion. You kind of sense a little bit of a magic as she tracks and puts her hunter's mark on this one next to Autumn as she knocks draw and looses an arrow out of her short bow of venom at that one with sneak attack and hunter's mark. That's going to be a 15 to hit for 15 plus 17. So 32 points of damage there. And then her second attack is going to be on the same one. But no sneak attack there. That'll get through, and this one just drops. 2 arrows one after another. Just pin this one to the deck right there. she's going to have Admiral roll around, coming to defend Lee, and Admiral's going to take a bite at the one to the south there that you had poisoned. So that will not get the Hunter's Mark, but it will get sneak attack. So that'll get in for 19, so that'll be 16 plus 10 is 26. And this one's going to make a strength saving throw. Does manage to stay aloft, does not get dragged prone.
Who's a good girl? Such a bozer.
That'll bring us to Geld.
Geld's tail is wagging, hearing who's a good girl.
Right, her tail's wagging. She's like, is it me?
Good girl?
Me? Oh.
Geld, not being very happy about getting bonked around a couple of times, is going to go into a rage.
And bonus action rage.
She is going to try and get that one right there with her battle axe. Just a nice hard swing as if she's trying to chop down a tree.
Nice. And so on your character sheet, you can see the little I made for you. There's a little spot that says rage that you can click right under your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you have that checked when you're raging, it'll automatically add your rage bonus damage.
Alrighty, awesome. And then... Give me 1 second.
Sure thing. $25 to hit. There we go. Big damage.
There we are.
All right. Just like chopping a tree right in the middle of the torso for 15 points of damage. Beautiful swing. That one's looking real hurt. You don't know if it could survive another one of those.
Geld is very happy and she celebrates with a, I am the good girl.
All right. Awesome. Okie dokie. The shark is going to swim over and start munching on that dead harpy. Bubbles and Sarah. Bubbles is going to fire once more at this one, who fails the dexterity saving throw and is going to take 16 points of piercing damage. Sarah is going to pull out the rapier and go to finish off the one that got shot by the cannon, which she does with ease. Alrighty, that'll bring us to Autumn.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my melee weapons and just hopefully go to town on this thing.
Alrighty.
I don't like it being this close.
An 11 will hit.
Wow, okay, cool,
Yeah.
sure.
They're naked birds. It's all flapping in your face. Doesn't have any armor or nothing. That'll be
Max
9
damage on
points
that
of
one.
slashing.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm going to burn the bonus action and use the hand axe as a dual wield.
Okay.
That's a natty one.
Oof. Those hand axes are a little unwieldy.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, historically.
Base equipment nonsense. Anyway, I guess that's do I smoke it because I got it? Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm
Okay.
good.
Alright, it'll bring us to the harpies. This harpy is going to disengage and begin to fly away. This one's going to attack Sarah, missing twice. This one's going to get 2 attacks on you, Geld. It's still got plenty of fight left in it. So 2 attacks on you, Geld. The first one is a miss. Second one is a 20. So 20 will hit for 3 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 1 point. So you take 1 point of damage.
Alright.
We've got 2 attacks on Autumn coming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20 and a 9. So 20 will hit for 6 points of slashing.
Yep.
This one right here is going to do its... Actually, it's going to look at you, Gordy, as you start to run away. And it's going to kind of start flying a little bit backwards. And it's going to start to sing. So I need you, Gordy, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, the sweet siren song of the sea. I'm
Yes.
so familiar with it. Ow.
Yes. So you are charmed by this enchanting song, and you want nothing more than to listen to it more closely. So while you are charmed, you are incapacitated,
Okay.
and you must move as close as you can to the harpy by the most direct route. You do not avoid opportunity attacks, but before moving into damaging terrain such as a lava or a pit, and whether it takes damage from a source other than the harpy, you can repeat the saving throw. So basically, before you step off into the ocean, you can make another save on your turn.
I love how the shark is right there too. This is setting up to be
Convenient.
wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can also repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Okay. So she is going to fly a little bit away and start singing as to allure you. And then we've got 4 more attacks against Lee from these two over here. So Lee coming in hot. That's a crit. So the crit will get through for 12 points of slashing.
Okay.
Followed by a 20. That's another 9, so 21 points so far. Then a natural 1 and a 14. So 21 points, roughing you up a little bit over there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah. And then that will bring us to Lawrence. You're up.
Oh, what a pitiful son. My brethren seem much better than you. And he coughs up an ice knife, tosses it in the air, and flaps his wing, and with a gust of wind, it sends it flying in her direction.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Alrighty.
So,
20 will hit.
20. It will take 3 piercing damage, and it needs to make a DC 13 dex save. The ice knife is going to explode for the additional cold damage.
Alright, so she does not manage to dodge it as it embeds herself right in the torso, exploding into this icy shrapnel. She takes an additional 6 points of cold damage. Very nice. Total of 9 damage. Solid.
Does she shut up?
Let's see. Nope, she continues to sing until she's incapacitated. Yes.
Well, I can do nothing else on my turn, so. Good luck, Gordy.
That'll bring us to the top of the round. Brings us to Lee.
Okay. Have I noticed that Gordy is charmed?
Yeah, because you would hear the song too, and you see this, like, awestruck look on Gordy's face.
Okay. Any chance I can lasso him with an already anchored rope on the ship?
Make a quick perception check.
Okay. If not, I can anchor him to myself. Perception. Nope. That's a 2.
Yeah, looking around quickly, there's a bunch of feathers and stuff in your way. You're thinking quickly, you're just like, I gotta do what I got, gotta work with what I got.
Okay, can I use my own rope and spend my own turn and stuff to lasso Gordy and try to hold him back?
Yeah, so I would say to try and lasso him, because he's technically compelled, you're gonna have to roll, this will be just a dexterity check against his AC, basically.
Okay. That's just a 9.
Ooh, yeah, you try, but he's a little bit faster than you were anticipating, so you're kind of like trying to lead him off a little bit as he begins walking, and he's already gone. He's moving.
Fortunately, that's all I've got. Is that my whole turn?
That would be your whole action. You still have a bonus action.
Still have a bonus action. And Gordy has to make a wisdom save before they go off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
No, Lee is too paranoid. She's gonna bonus action cast Sanctuary on Gordy.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that will be her turn.
Okay. All right, Gordy. On your turn, you have to just move as close as you can.
Do I make the wisdom save? Could I make the wisdom saving throw now, or should I wait till I move till the edge of the boat?
So you'll step right here. As you look down and just see this giant white shark munching on a dead harpy, there's a faint glimmer of consciousness, of like lucidity. Now you can make the wisdom save.
Gordy is enamored
boy.
with the harpy to a degree that he's never experienced before.
No, he's
Initially,
got the
when he
furry
met
bug.
Selena's, what were they? Bubbles and the other one. Friends.
Oh, the Black Tide?
The Black Tide. He thought
Yeah.
that was like the peak of attraction that he could feel towards another creature, but he is so enamored with this harpy that he will actually spend a key point to step of the wind and jump to grab onto the harpy.
Embrace her. Yes.
My love.
Nice.
So grapple checks are strength.
Okay. Technically, according to the song, you'd be incapacitated, but that's so fucking on point for Gordy, I'm gonna let it slide. That's real cool. That's fucking awesome. So you spend the key point and jump. So you're gonna make an athletics check. She is gonna make an acrobatics check to try to dodge you.
Well,
You got her. So you jump and you are clinging to this harpy now.
Love that first song.
sing for me.
Sing.
I love it.
I'm also achieving what I've always hoped in D&D, just to have a Fonzie moment of jumping over a shark. This is
Perfect.
good.
This is and at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
I'll make it just to see what happens.
Alright, you are still enraptured. Okay.
It would have been great to snap back to reality, aim onto a harpy above a shark.
What am I doing here? Oh God!
Selena is going to look and just, Gordy, what the fuck?
Her voice is beautiful.
I'll go get him.
She is going to fuck. She doesn't have very much
She's
magic to
going
save you
to
with.
fuck.
Yeah, can you not do
She's
that?
gonna-
This we gotta keep this at least PG-13.
Alright. She
Looks like Gordy
is-
and the harpy are gonna do that.
She's gonna look at you, Lawrence. You got him?
I got him.
Alright, I'm trusting you. She's gonna scamper
bad
on
idea.
over. Again, as she's walking, she's gonna fire 2 shots at this one. First one will hit and get the kill. Second one, as she walks over, she's gonna fire at the one next to you, Lee. No hunter's mark on that, but that'll hit for another 25. All right. That'll bring us to Geld.
So Geld is going to basically repeat what she had done previously and try to take another whack at this harpy over here with her great axe.
All right. Oh, so that was just a strength check. You can go ahead and
Oh,
roll the
my
attack
bad.
roll. It's all good.
There we go.
There we go. Same roll. So 14 more damage. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You achieve the same goal of just chopping down this tree. This one's looking very wounded. It's like on its last leg. Not quite enough damage to kill it, but very, very close.
I'll just keep hacking this one, she calls.
Alright. Alrighty. The giant shark is... It's gonna
See a tasty
swim.
little halfling.
Yeah, it's like swimming and like circling right below you two. It's gonna hold an action.
Oh,
It's like ready. That'll bring us to the Black Tide over here. Bubbles is going to move over and say, "Need a hand?" And she's just going to take the back end of the blunderbuss and go for just a melee attack, and completely whiffs. Natural one. And then Sarah over here is going to make a rapier attack and get through for 8 points of piercing damage. Okie doke. That'll bring us to Autumn.
Okay, so we're gonna melee attack this harpy that's on us because I don't want to give it a shot to hit me again. Because I'm not 12.
12 will hit.
12 to hit, and I'm going to do 4 points of slashing. And the unwieldy hand axe is a 21
There you go.
for a flat 3.
Another 3. All right,
And I'm
chipping
gonna
away at it.
Do it again.
Action surge. Okay.
Actions. Yes, action surge. Don't click second wind. Just click action surge. Oh, I have second wind too.
You do have second wind.
But it's the bonus action. I already did that.
You haven't used a bonus action. Oh,
Yeah,
you're off. Yeah.
2 up to fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get one more attack for 15. That'll hit. For another 9. All right.
That's okay. We're
All right.
making headway.
On a scale of 1 to 38, yours is looking at about a 13.
Oh, good, because on a scale of 1 to 25, I'm looking at a 5.
Oh, all right. Speaking of harpies, it's now this one's turn. Or rather, all of their turns. This one over here is going to do that same alluring song to Bubbles, and Bubbles is going to fail to save, so she is charmed.
Ish.
This one's going to slash out at Sarah. Sarah takes a little bit of damage. This one is going to attack you, Geld. So 2 attacks against you. The first one is a 12 to hit, so that'll be 5 halved to 2 points of damage on you. And the second one's a miss. So 2 points on Geld. Then we have 2 attacks on Autumn.
I wish I was playing Harper.
Yeah. 2 attacks on Autumn coming in hot. First one's a 15.
15 is a meat. Let's go.
That'll be 4 points of slashing.
Oh, no!
And then the other one is an 11, so that's a miss.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 2 attacks on Lee. Both of which are misses. And then this one that's got Harper grabbing onto her. She's gonna
Gordy.
stop. Sorry.
Look,
You racist.
he is beautiful and precious and everything you want to be in a halfling, but that's Gordy.
Hey.
So she's gonna stop singing, and she's going to attempt to break the grapple and shove you down. So she's gonna make a contested athletics check.
Okay.
Just gotta pass it once. There you go.
Oh yeah, you.
My love, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're not going- So, despite the song stopping, in this moment you are still enraptured. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
Okay, if I grab him, is that an action, or am I able to just...
Because he's grappling another target, it'd be a contested, like, tug of war sort of thing.
But, like, if I landed on his shoulders and grabbed him...
You'd still be grappling him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tear me away from true love.
She stopped singing. She snapped back to reality.
Oh yeah, is that how that
At
works?
the start of your turn, you'll snap back.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna fly up to him and go ahead and grab him.
Alright, so go ahead and make contested athletics checks, guys.
Me too.
Yep.
I'm not good at these. I'm really not good at this.
Yeah, no, so you're pulling on Gordy, and Gordy is holding on to this harpy and not letting go. This is so fucking goofy. Oh my god. Alright, anything else for Lawrence?
Is there any way I can catch him when he falls?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Just gonna get ready for that. You
Alright.
idiot. Do you know who you fell for?
Top of the round, that'll bring us to Lee.
What a shit show. I don't know. I guess I'll just poison spray the one next to me. I got nothing. I can't help you right now. You got the sanctuary on you. I got.
That's a fail, so he'll take the full damage.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
hang on,
Luke.
let me get to it.
What's up?
They would have failed the attack anyway
What do you mean?
with Sanctuary.
Technically, it wasn't an attack. It was a attempt to
just
escape a grapple. Yeah,
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's all good. So 5 points of poison damage there. Very nice.
Almond scented death.
All right, almonds.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Beautiful. That'll bring us to Gordy. So, Gordy, at the start of your turn, you are still holding on to this harpy, and you are like, what the fuck am I doing? You're now holding on for survival. As the shark is below you, you've got Larry tugging on you, trying to get you to let go of the harpy. Your turn.
Grab onto me, Gordy. Grab onto my talons.
Oh, I'm gonna grab onto Larry and just kind of double kick, unarmed strike. The harpy.
Okay.
And
9 is a miss. 15 hits for 7. Alright.
and I don't know how much rule of cool you want to do here, but can I say with that kick, I'm able to push myself kind of
You
vault
can
back onto
let
the
go and fall onto Larry, yeah.
All right, I let go and like fall back onto Larry.
Okay, so you're no longer grappling.
Larry drops
that
like
one.
5 feet with the extra weight and starts flapping harder.
Had to get the affection aggression out of his system.
Again, Gordy is quite a small boy.
Yeah.
It's not
What
that
a
much
violent
weight.
breakup.
I don't want to talk about it.
Selena's going to run over and be like, "Oh, thank God." She looks down and goes, "You get the," and she's going to just transfer her hunter's mark over onto the shark and take a couple of attacks against the shark.
He's just got star eyes for her huge hero aunt Selena, who's just living up to all expectations right now.
Both shots are going to hit, so that'll be 19, 25 on the first attack, and then the second attack is going to be an additional 19. Go on now, go, scram, out of here, no! Admiral's going to kind of run up and kind of position herself as if she's like trying to help Larry to like get back onto the ship. That'll bring us to Geld at the bow.
Geld is, as before, going to again just hack at this harpy over here that she's been hacking at, and
Alright.
just go in for another whack.
Alrighty. Oh, the natural 1. Getting slashed in the gut twice. This one now has your sort of timing as it sees the great axe sort of rearing back. It flies up just for a moment, just in time to dodge the attack. And you almost cleave Bubbles, but manage to pull up at the last second.
My bad, Bubbles.
Bubbles is just enamored by the other one. Doesn't even notice.
Bubbles
Alrighty.
gonna take a short walk off a long walk off a short pier real soon.
Alrighty, that'll be it for Geld, unless you have any movement or bonus action you want to do.
Nope, that'll be it for Geld.
Okie dokie. The giant shark. The people want it. It's gonna breach. It's gonna jump up and attack the harpy. It's gonna grab a bite for the road. 13 hits for 27 points of damage. Yeah. Just gonna grab this one and go. Getting shot with the arrow. It's not happy. It's just gonna swim away with its food. What the fuck is this? Corpse pile here? Here, shark? What the fuck is that? I love it. I love it.
We were kind of like a reverse drive-through for this shark,
Kind of.
if you think about it.
Alright.
The people can't even see the corpse. There you go.
There we go. Jeez.
I looked for it. I found it off.
Alright, Sarah's gonna finish off this one. And Bubbles is just gonna start 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just sort of like very carefully walking along sort of the figurehead at the front. Just like balancing, walking towards the harpy. That's her full turn. That'll bring us to Autumn.
Okay, we're going to do what fighters do. Fuck! I'm sorry for yelling.
Fighters don't do that.
Spiders don't fuck.
That's lovers.
That's bards.
Also, yes.
Bonus action. Yeah, we are going to roll for second wind.
Okay, so D10 plus 3.
You know what? Fine. Guess what I'm not at? 1.
Alright. 6 is better than 1.
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't want this the attack of opportunity. I'm good.
Okay. Harpies are going to go. This one's going to continue to fly away, sort of luring Bubbles to her doom. This one's got 2 attacks against you. Actually, this one's going to start to fly away as well. It's going to do its disarming screech at you, Geld. So I need a wisdom saving throw. Alright, you managed to resist the effects of it with a 12, but it's going to fly away, provoking an opportunity attack if you'd like to use your reaction to make 1 attack against it.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I will absolutely do... Let's see. And you said, is it going to lunge towards me?
So it's screeched in your face, and it's going to try to fly away from you.
Fine, away from me. Can Geld try to chase after it to do a bite attack on its leg?
So as it's flying away, you could make that bite attack if you'd like.
Yes, can I do that?
Sure. 10 is just barely a miss, unfortunately. So
Darn.
it does manage to start flying away. It's going to get right over to the edge of the boat there. That one's going to go. We've got 2 attacks against Autumn.
You keep saying Harper. You
I keep saying
You can roll against his AC.
That's gonna be 2 hits for a 20 and a 21. That's gonna put you down.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Here we are again.
And then we've got this one's gonna try the same tactic that it tried that other one tried against Geld. So this one's gonna do the screech attack against you, Lee. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
They're not incredibly smart, but okay, so that's a fail. You're going to take 3 points of psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack, and then it's going to start flying away. So if you'd like, you can make that opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Sure.
Okay.
Disadvantage. All I got is a dagger.
Okay.
No.
And that's a miss anyway. Alrighty, so she starts to fly away. That'll bring us to Lawrence, holding on to Gordy for dear life.
We're gonna mosey our way back. Is it half speed when carrying him?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get him securely on the deck.
Okay.
Please don't let go.
So 25 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna bonus action dash and get over to where Autumn is.
Okay.
Still flying.
Okay, cool.
And I don't have any more action economy, so good luck.
Alrighty, top of the round, we've got Lee.
Okay. This looks fine. Everything is easy. Well, except for the person who's way at the front. I can't really help them. What was her name? Bubbles?
Bubbles,
You'll be
yes.
best. I'll bonus action. No, I'm not gonna waste a spell slot. I'm just gonna go up and use my healer skit to stabilize Autumn.
Okay. So, Autumn, you are stabilized. So you're still unconscious, but you're not making death saves.
And that's my action. That's all I got.
Okie dokie, that'll bring us to Gordy.
All right. After landing on the deck, Gordy is going to pump his fist in the air and go, I'm back in the action. Look over to see Larry and Lee going towards Autumn, and there's a harpy still there. And momentarily getting over the loss of his first love, will run over, brandishing his quarterstaff, and start attacking the visage of his canonically ex-girlfriend.
Or canonically.
It's all canon now.
Oh yeah, there's no going back.
17 for 11. Nice shot.
Plus a bonus action on arm strike.
And that'll be the kill.
All right.
Alrighty. Quick little roundhouse kick to the face. Get that one out of your face, and you're feeling better. You nothing has changed, but you feel a little bit better. Yeah.
Take that, Beth. I don't even know if that was her name, but it's her name.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Just gonna nod to Larry and say thank you. By the way.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's at least one debt that I repaid.
Well, I'll get you back for it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be Gordy's turn.
Alrighty, Selena's gonna knock an arrow and say no survivors. Try to pull off a little trick shot here. She's gonna go for that harpy flying away. And yeah, easily enough. Okie dokie. That'll bring us to Geld. You're up.
Geld is going to scooch a little bit closer over here to where this, I assume, rope is. Is she able to take that to try and lasso the harpy over here, or is it too far from that area?
You could absolutely give it a shot. So it's going to be just a dexterity check against this thing.
All right.
Geld, fetch bubbles.
I don't think she fetched very well.
No, with the 8, I mean, it's you had the right idea, but it's like a shitload of rope on the deck, so you go to pick it up and throw it, and you're like, oh my god, that's like really heavy. So when you go to like throw it, it kind of falls a little bit short, but you're able to like pull it back up. So that's your action, unfortunately.
Yep.
Alrighty, that'll bring us. Bubbles is going to start just walking up. She's going to make a wisdom saving throw. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sarah's going to dash right next to her. Bubbles is going to make the wisdom saving throw and succeed before she steps over the deck and kind of like stands there like, whoa. And you see Sarah just wrap her arms around her waist and like grab her almost Titanic style and prevent her from going overboard there.
No sploosh, only kaboom.
No sploosh. That'll bring us to Autumn. Autumn, you are
That's
stable.
a 3. I am?
No, you're stable because
You're stabilized.
yes.
I was not.
Lee.
Sorry, I got
Lee.
rat.
It's okay. Lee had used the healer's kit on you, so you're stable.
Just stable.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool.
All right. And this harpy is just gonna piece the fuck out. It's just gonna dash off the map, and with that, the oceans are still once more.
How typical. The cat's taking a nap.
All right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and take our short rest now. So players, definitely feel free to heal up, roll some hit dice, use whatever abilities you have. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes or so. We're going to use the bathroom, refresh drinks, all that sort of stuff. Please stay tuned. We've got another exciting encounter coming up right after this.
Bet.
And you get to vote for your favorite in the chat if you stick around. So stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Happy Thursday. Thanks for sticking around for our little short rest there. Our players are healed up, ready to go, and ready to set sail on this next part of this adventure.
I'm not going on a boat ever again.
So, you guys sail along for another couple of hours or so, and you can see the beautiful turquoise waters of the Ascidian Isles and the occasional distant rocky coastline of some tropical island off in the distance. But it appears that Selena and the Black Tide have a pretty good idea of the general region of where they're going. And after a short time, you can see off on the horizon what appears to be almost like this like hazy fog. And they're sailing directly towards it. In no time at all, you guys, the bow of the she-wolf kind of begins to part into this fog, and you can see almost this like haze or smoke beginning to rise up out of the ocean water in this very strange and kind of unnatural sensation.
Lee takes out her indicator reagents and tries to analyze the vapor.
You sense strong, actually increased levels of, I'd say oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur within this vapor.
Okay.
And there's
It smells like
actually
shit here.
Yeah, it smells pretty nasty, like that volcanic vent sort of smell. But what's interesting you actually sense, from a chemistry perspective, a bit of a ferric affinity in the actual ocean water here.
Okay.
There's an increased iron content.
Is the water red? I don't know. Why did I say that like Autumn? I don't know why.
Make an investigation check.
No, she doesn't actually care. But we'll see.
Larry's looking around for fish to
13.
swoop. He's getting a little hungry.
With a 13, as you look over at Lee tinkering and doing a little bit of alchemy, you notice that the ocean, kind of went from this like crystal clear, like tropical Caribbean turquoise to like this, almost this like deep black maroon hue. And it looks a little ominous.
The water is fouled. And the air stinks of hell.
Larry's gonna look around for like fish to try to grab. Does he notice any life in the water?
Make a perception check. Natural 20, very nice.
Nice.
As you're looking, the water's a little murky, so it's difficult to see. But as you're kind of like, getting a good glance, you see a massive shadow quickly pass beneath the boat.
That
It's like
fish might be a
pure
little too big for me to pull out.
Pure thalassophobia as you see this massive shadow just rush underneath the boat out of sight.
He's just gonna fly straight up in fear. Just get away from that thing.
All right.
Did anyone else see that?
Huh?
See what?
He's been looking kind of towards the sky. for the most
Fucking
part.
megalodon that just swam by.
What? No.
It's implausible, and that's implausible.
I just saw it.
The sun must be playing tricks on your eyes.
Can Gordy also peer over the edge to see if he sees it?
As you guys all begin to look, you see
Nope.
a massive shape begin to rise out on either side of the ship. And you guys
my.
see these little guys. I couldn't find good tokens because I honestly had no time to prep. But you see what appears to be these like black and orange and deep maroon giant squid-like creatures rise up out of the water with 8 tentacles each. However, you notice on the underside there are bits of what appear to be electronics and metal plating and things of that nature. Some sort of metallic electronic technological component rising up as they both rise in sync and begin to lunge towards the ship. I need everybody to roll initiative for me. And make sure to click on your token, please.
Robot lady, are these your friends?
Well, we all know each other.
Oh, it starts again.
Alrighty. These guys are going to roll. There. Alrighty. Is everybody in? I've got a Selena, a Gordy, a Lawrence, a Lee, a Geld, and an Autumn. We are in like Flynn, baby. Top of the round, Selena yells out, "Alright, people, battle stations! I've got the helm! Load the cannons! Get ready!" So she is going to effectively be a non-combatant this fight, as she is trying to maneuver and dodge tentacle attacks. And Admiral's just there to be cute and protect her. Because I can't have NPCs carry you guys all the time, that's going to bring us to Gordy.
How do you work these things? And Gordy is going to rush over to one of the cannons to try and start loading it.
Okay. So, the way it works is it can take one person 2 actions to load a cannon, or 2 people can load it with each of their actions. It basically takes 2 actions to load, 1 action to fire. It's the way it works, no matter how many people are involved.
Gordon, hold your action.
Master Yoda? So Gordy, well, we'll just say Gordy, not knowing at all what he's doing, is just going to kind of start smacking the thing with his stick. And being like, "Come on! Fire at the behemoth, please."
Pow! Kapow! Mwah! What's the magic word?
Bang. Wait, isn't it neat? Oh, can I?
What's up?
Can I load something specifically for an increase in damage, or would it be too silly?
Tell me what you're thinking.
A portable ram?
It's a big projectile.
Yeah, you could try. You could fuck around and find out.
I'm gonna fuck around and find out.
Alright, so you
I'm pulling the ram out of my pocket in the robe of useful items.
Okay.
I'm looking at it, looking at the cannon, looking at it, looking at the cannon. I'm like, I could work with this, and that's gonna be Gordy's turn.
Okay. Alright. You see again, simultaneously, these 2 metallic squids both rise up their front tentacles, and you see compartments open, and out of each of them pour a handful of these small, dark, mechanical-looking squid-like creatures. These things are going to join the battle. These ones look a little bit closer to how I envision them in my head. Picture like something like that. It's almost like torpedo-shaped, but it's mechanical. And yet aquatic. It's like a weird mix of this like deep sea creature mixed with technology. It kind of gives you shivers. The eyes especially. But these guys are going to join the initiative at the bottom. But that's their action to spawn those, so that'll bring us to Geld.
Geld is going to try and quickly process everything that is going on over here and try to get this cannon going, to get it loaded up as quickly as she can.
Okay, so you can contribute 1 action to loading that. So again, it takes 2 actions to load, 1 to fire. Cool.
Yep.
Alrighty, so you've begun loading that. Gordy's begun loading his. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
Lawrence is going to fly out and start trying to slow these things down while everyone's getting the cannons ready.
Okay.
That's 50 feet. And I'm going to pick the one furthest to the north, and I'm going to frostbite it.
Okay, so it's got to make a Constitution saving throw. Natural 20 on the save.
Naturally. That's all I got. So I'm just floating above the water here.
Alright, that'll bring us to Autumn.
Yes, I'm going to help Gordy load a cannon.
Okay.
Thanks.
That cannon is loaded with the battering ram, ready to fire.
This feels very foolish. But you seem to know what you're doing here.
Yes.
Wait, can we fire it now?
It's going to take a third action to fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Action surge.
You actually.
You could action surge to fire.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna action surge to fire.
Okay.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Can I ask a stupid question?
sure.
Have you ever seen Dr. Strangelove?
I have not.
Are you gonna ride it?
He's
Man,
gonna tie it to his boot just like Pirates of the Caribbean.
You want to ride on the ram as it's being fired out of a cannon.
Gordy, not necessarily that I'm intending to ride on it, or like I'm intending Gordy to ride on it, but he's loading it. It's loaded. Autumn
And
has
Autumn
lit
is
the
just
fuse.
like turning
He's
it
still
and
kind of
firing.
holding on to the ram, and then
Okay.
it goes.
I fucking
This
love
was
you.
his
I
fucking
love-
intention
I
the
love-
entire
yes.
time.
Okay. Here's how this is gonna work.
Anything to
Because
not
it's
have
a-
Gordy on the boat.
Because it's a fucking strange projectile, but it is a fucking battering ram. You're gonna be rolling this attack at disadvantage, but if it does hit, it will do additional damage.
Okay.
Kind of like a high risk, high reward. So,
Luckily,
Autumn,
this
I need
is-
you to roll me 1d20 plus 5 at disadvantage.
So, it's a ranged weapon. I have the archery style.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Do I
Worked
get
out
to add
better
an
than I
additional
thought.
2 to it?
Oh god, let me read specifically fighting style archery. It's more of like I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you for creativity. I'll give it to you. Okay. So, that'll be 1d20 plus 7, but at disadvantage. So roll twice and take the lower of the two.
Ooh.
Good roll to start.
Good roll to start, and oh!
Better
Would have been
roll.
a crit.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
you sure you want to ride it?
So
Yes.
you connect. So these normally deal 4d10 plus 10. I want you to roll me 5d10 plus 15.
Go. I want Gordy to roll it. This is your baby.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right. I need to only remember how to type. Look at all those D10s. And
36 points of damage. And I assume you're aiming at the giant squid.
yeah, the one to the port. Port's
South?
right. South.
Yeah.
Port south.
Port's left.
Starboard south.
Okay.
I'm the
All right.
closest hentai-looking motherfucker.
Okay. Now, Gordy. As
Hi.
this thing's being rocketed out with extreme accuracy and precision, it's moving at quite a fast pace. I need you to make me a strength saving throw to see if you can even hold on.
Oof.
The answer is no.
Use a
you
Tealeaf
get-
point.
Use a Tealeaf
You
point.
could use a Tealeaf point to reroll if you choose, or I can describe what happens next.
I'm so torn.
He's got +3 to strength saves. That's not
I'll use a tea leaf.
Yeah.
okay. -1 Tealeaf point.
I'll do it. You can. I love that mechanic that you can use a tea leaf point to make a reroll. It's better.
A 12. It's better. So what's going to happen is you're going to fail forward, basically. You get rocketed along this thing. And you're holding on for dear life as it connects. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw to see up where you land. If you land on top of this thing, if you land in the water near it, etc. Alright. Rocky start, but smooth recovery. As it connects, the battering ram is just disintegrated upon impact. But you manage to kind of land and scramble, and you're now clinging to the side of this giant mechanical fucking evil squid.
I got there.
You got there.
Will someone
Jesus
help me?
fuck.
Will someone continue to help me load
Lawrence's
this cannon?
head goes 180 degrees to see what's going on behind him and just goes, "What the fuck?"
All
Spins
right.
right back around.
That'll bring us to Lee.
Okay. I have a question.
Sure.
I have the poisoner feat.
Mhm.
Can I put poison on the next 3 cannonballs to be fired?
They're technically ammunition, so yeah.
That'd be super neat. Okay, is it still just my bonus action to do that like it would be normally?
Yeah, it's just kind of sprinkling the secret sauce on top.
Kick ass. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna also try to fairy fire the one to the starboard aft.
Look at these nautical terms. Okay.
Cool.
Are you within range for fairy fire?
Oh, that's a good question. It's only 60 feet. Hang on, that's way too far away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be able to get there near the boat. So never mind, I won't do that. I will just run up and help shoot the next cannonball.
Okay. So
With
that
Geld
cannon
here.
is now ready to fire.
Yeah.
Hi, how's it going?
Okay.
Howdy.
So,
All right. Awesome. Alrighty.
Let me mark
So you
the
guys all
poison
set?
off. I guess that's all I got. Yep.
Okay. The Black Tide, Sarah and Bubbles are gonna move and load their cannon. Now the torpedoes are gonna go. So they have a swim speed of 30 feet. They're gonna
Thou shalt not pass.
Delilah's being so sweet right now.
you said Delilah is?
Yeah, she's on my lap. Being a little cute lap cat.
Normally a Silas thing.
Yeah. What's up, girly? Alright, so they're just gonna start swimming towards the she-wolf. That'll bring us to the top of the initiative is Selena. Selena is still manning the ship, but Admiral can help. Admiral's gonna come around and just kind of like rolling cannonballs over and like she's gonna contribute to helping to load Autumn's cannon. So that's one action towards loading that one.
Excellent, thank you.
Gordy, you're on a giant mechanical squid. Roll me an investigation check just real quick.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, what's your passive investigation?
Can you
Passive
find the off switch?
wisdom?
Be passive intelligence.
So my intelligence score is 10. The modifier is 0.
Okay, so with a passive intelligence of 10, you're not really sure what to make of this. It's half machine, half organic tissue. It'd take a closer look to really discern the nature of this thing, but as you're kind of like more focused on staying alive at this moment,
Can I
so
tell
go ahead and
that?
take your turn.
All right. Can I tell that this is like something that doesn't occur naturally?
Yeah, something definitely is weird. It would just require a more thorough investigation to figure out exactly what the fuck's going on. This is just as your face literally on top of this thing, you kind of had that moment of like, what the heck is this thing? But in the heat of the moment, not really enough to get any more additional information.
So could I shank my crooked blade into it to kind of get a holding and stay there, and then kind of inspect, like an attack and then an inspect action?
It would be more of a full investigation action,
Okay.
or the attack. Dealer's choice.
It's slimy. There's a lot of water. I saw a shark earlier. I want to stay on this thing for as long as possible. I'm gonna shiv it with the crooked blade and to just
Okay.
like kind of keep it
Okay.
in place.
Cool. 13 actually connects as you manage to get in there. So that's going to be 7 plus the 2 lightning for a total of 9. Okay. Not bad.
Alright. And bonus action, just kind of punch it on arm strike
Okay.
and be like, "What the hell are you, you abomination of nature?"
Oh, hey, a crit. Okay, so that's going to be
Nice.
11 points. Very nice.
Hey. I'm just gonna leave it at that for right now.
Alrighty. The giant squids are going to go? They're going to swim forward 30 feet. This one's going to swim forward 60 feet. It's actually got quite a bit of reach. So it's got a 30-foot reach, so not quite enough. Actually, it does have enough against you, Lawrence. Oh no. So it's gonna make a tentacle attack against you, Lawrence. That's gonna be a 12 to hit.
Miss.
All right, you just sort of evasive maneuvers managed to dodge. All right. This one is gonna reach around and try to make a tentacle attack against you, Gordy.
No, why? No, don't you.
It's trying to peel off the little tick on top of it.
Good luck.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Never mind.
All right, so that's gonna be 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
It's like got you wrapped up in the tentacle. Yeah,
This is life now.
it's not good. Alrighty, that'll bring us to Geld. You're up.
WeeWoo.
So for Geld, I have a question.
Sure.
Is it at all possible for Geld to go into a rage, stuff into the cannon, and go fetch Gordy to help him out there?
I love the ridiculousness of this. So the cannon you are currently next to is already loaded with the poison cannonball, but next time after it's fired, you can absolutely load yourself as ammunition if you want.
Awesome, will do. Instead, I'm going to shoot that cannonball towards the southern metallic squid.
Okay, so
Production.
go ahead and roll me 1d20 plus 5. Oh,
My
so
bad. I think that was 5 of them, my bad.
okay. Doesn't matter because the first one, I'm seeing that 20 is a natural 20, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a fair call? Is that a fair call?
It's a fair
I
call.
like it.
That's
It's
a fair
neat.
call. Okay, so I want you to roll me 8d10 plus 10, and then the additional poison. How much is your poison, Lee?
They have to make a con save for it.
Okay. It's an 11 on the con
Suspects they have
save?
a lot-
Do the damage first.
Okay. So
How
go
much
ahead and roll me
is that going to be?
8d10 plus 10. Alright, so that's 40, so that's 50 points of damage. Plus
Right.
the poison, which is doubled on the crit.
Yeah, so the thing about this poison is
Yeah.
it's sleep poison,
Oh.
and if the creature fails a 12 con save, it just falls asleep.
That doesn't sound good for Gordy.
No,
You're
it's
not
the squid
good.
that's asleep. I'm not asleep. Wait, and do I have to sleep?
I think you would sync with it.
We'll see what
Oh,
happens, but
We'll cross
okay.
the bridge when we come to it.
So it takes 50 fucking points of damage from that cannonball and then begins to slowly sink. So you might think you're not sure if it's dead or just asleep, to be honest. That was a
Ah!
direct hit. That was a direct hit. Let's fucking go. Alrighty, anything else on your turn, Geld?
No, she's just going to celebrate and work her way into the cannon for the next go.
Alright. That'll bring us to Lawrence. Lawrence, you're dodging tentacle attacks now.
Would it get an opportunity attack if I flew away?
You're not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly away.
Alright.
Just nope.
It will get an opportunity attack because you're leaving its threatened range. But that's a 12 to hit, so that's a miss.
Okay, it's a miss. I'm gonna say, not today, fucker, and light the match on the cannon.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 1d20 plus 5 to hit this sucker. Uh, 15 will connect.
And it's for...
4d10 plus 10. All right, 25 points of damage. Solid
Not
strike.
bad, not bad.
Not bad at all. Alrighty, very nice.
And
All
that'll end my turn.
Okie dokie, that brings us to Autumn.
I am going to hold my action to fire the cannon when any creature loads it to give it the second action.
Okay,
Because I'm just slightly better at shooting it. That's all. That's my logic.
makes sense, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That brings us to Lee. You're up.
All right.
So Geld has made her intent known that she wants to be fired out of the cannon. So
Geld fetch.
The one on this side is down. But to what ends, Geld? I don't. Why don't you hop on the other one if you really want to?
All right, so she's gonna shimmy on over there.
all right. So Lee, what are you doing?
Yeah, since this one's asleep, I'm still worried about the little ones coming and getting Autumn. Yeah, so I'm gonna bonus action drink my experimental elixir, which I rolled for earlier, just to give myself a +1 AC for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I will. Geld, you're good, right? I'm gonna go over here to Autumn,
She's just gonna give you a thumbs up.
and I'll run over here, and yeah, I'll use my action to load the cannon.
Okay. And then,
One action, and just try to pick off a small one.
What's the plan?
alrighty. So Autumn, you can fire.
1d20 plus 7. I'm just going to use my my longbow attack.
Is it +7?
It is plus
Okay,
7.
yeah. 18 hits. Which one are you aiming for?
This one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 4d10 plus 10.
Man, I wish I had sharpshooter already. Oh!
38
Oh!
points of damage. Yeah, that one just giant splash of water. It's gone.
Thank you, man.
Get out of here. I'll make the corpse pile over here. All right.
We
Nice
should
shot.
Do that again.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Very cool. All right. Black Tide members are going to use both their actions to get this cannon ready. That'll bring us to the torpedoes, 30 feet. All right. So these three are going to connect with the side of the she-wolf and each explode. And you see major damage to the front left side of the ship here. The hull is still intact, but it is taking damage. And these three are gone. Oh shit, I just erased their initiative. They were at a 4. No, they weren't at a 4. They were higher than a 4. I have to scroll back. Fuck. No, they're at a 3. They're at a 3. Okay. There we go. Okay, these ones are going to move. That's a detonation. Almost. And there. Okay, so one more detonation. Giant explosion. So that's 4 total hits on the she-wolf. Okay. That brings us to the top of the round. Selena is still steering, trying to dodge. Admiral's going to contribute 1 action to loading the cannon. That'll bring us to Gordy. So Gordy, this thing is rapidly sinking, and it's loosened its grip on you, so you are no longer grappled and restrained, but it is just like slowly beginning to sink.
He's gonna wake it up, isn't he?
First off, whoever put "I'm in danger" by Gordy, thank you.
I'm in danger.
I'm
That's amazing.
I'm in danger. Can Gordy inspect this as it's going down to try to get some idea of what this thing is?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Okay. Flat 9.
9. Looking at it a little bit closer, It definitely seems like the base of this at one point was a natural living aquatic sea creature. There's definitely a squid here, but you don't know if it's magic or science or a little bit of both seems to have taken control of this thing. That's all the information you can really get with a 9.
All right. Well,
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swimming.
so Gordy doesn't want to be on the sinking ship, and usually I like to use this for damage purposes, but right now I want to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
Gordy is going to pull the crooked blade from the 8-tentacled squid. Are we calling it an 8-tentacled squid?
It's like a
That's where my head was at too. It's octopus.
somewhere in between.
Mechanical
Okay.
Two of the
split
tentacles are mechanical.
Ha
It's an octopus impersonator.
It's an octopersonator.
Nice.
About to say that.
Octodad? Yeah, Gordy is going to lightning dash. I don't think it's called that. I forgot what it's called.
It's called Lightning Dash now.
So
Yeah,
that's
actually-
60 feet?
Yeah, it's 60 feet, and any target. There's no targets in it, so there's nothing having to do with
Okay.
the DC save. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Just teleport right there.
Oh look,
Teleport
it's
right
the
there.
consequences of my own actions.
So Gordy is gonna blink.
That's actually a
Right
really
there.
clever use of the crooked blade there.
Well, yes and no, because I'm in water. And hopefully there's nothing I have to deal with that, or there's no silly ramifications for anything in, say, a 5-foot reach of it. No, there's nothing in a 5-foot reach anyway. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming.
Could I count the big octopus as the start of the line?
Yeah, if you want to shock that.
Yeah, I'll give it a little kickoff shock.
Okay. So it had to make a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
So because
dex
it was
save of 15.
so because it's sleeping, it automatically fails the dex save. So you can just roll the damage and it takes it.
Oh, solid. All right, then let me.
I'm waking up.
I feel it in my bones.
I'm glad you caught on to the song.
Oh, dude, I hear it all the time.
Alrighty, so another 20 points.
All right.
So it is now awake after being electrocuted.
But there's no
Um,
longer a tick on it, so I'll take that.
No. Alrighty, anything else, Gordy? Okey-dokey. Oh.
I don't. No, there's nothing
Okay.
else for Gordy. I'm just gonna kind of land in the water, away from it.
There's the sploosh.
Alright, the giant squid octopus octopodes things. It's going to move 30 feet up. And it's going to make a tentacle attack against Lawrence. That's an 11 to hit. That's a miss.
Miss.
This one's going to swim up and move its 30 feet. And it's pissed. You're just out of range. So it is going to actually use its action to spawn 3 more torpedoes. Okay. That'll bring us to Geld.
So Geld is going to notice that the octopus metallic thing over here is getting a little too close for comfort. So she is going to skedaddle on over to help out with loading up this cannon.
Okay. So
Already
that cannon's ready to fire if you want to hop in and shoot yourself.
Yes, she's gonna
Okay.
hop inside it, and she's gonna go straight for that guy over there.
Okay, go ahead
She's
and
gonna
roll
go
me
introduce herself.
1d20 plus 5.
Like the ghost in the cybernautiloid shell comment.
23. Okay, so you go launching out and impact the octopus right on the money there. This is going to go to the back.
Hey, how's it
There you
going,
go.
octopus?
You're right on
Guild.
top of it now. As you do so, you can go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage as you're flying out. You're just kind of like
Okay.
full on like. All right, 18 will hit for a little bit of damage. It's kind of tough to aim, but 3 points of damage nonetheless, and you're on top of this thing. All right, very cool. Alrighty.
That's it for Guild.
Cool. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
Lawrence is going to hold his action to fire it again once the other two load it.
Beautiful. All right, Autumn.
I think they had it loaded on their turn, didn't they? Or did you already do the roll for
They just
theirs?
fired off.
They
Yeah,
just fired it off.
They just fired for Guild. Yeah.
I am going to hold my action until this cannon's loaded. I believe it needs one more action.
It does indeed.
All right, I'll hold my action.
Alrighty, so that'll bring us to Lee.
And I'll load it.
And I'll fire it!
All right.
14.
Like a well-oiled machine.
14 will hit.
All right,
That's
rolling the
40, 10
damage.
plus 10.
Oh god. Oh god.
Can this one be the last poisoned round?
Mm-hmm.
Roll 4d10 plus 10.
Yep.
Okay, 31 plus
31. So, despite the ball being poisoned, you see this glass cannonball blast a hole right through it with a massive exit wound, and this one goes down. That's a confirmed kill, for sure.
10. Oh, good.
Yes.
Sorry, I panicked and I shot the big one.
Hey,
My apologies.
can I sanctuary a ship?
Ship is not a creature, technically.
But the ship, it's a living fey being.
Technically, no.
Okay,
We have already gone too past the rule of cool.
I relent. Okay,
Okay.
that's all I got.
Sorry, I gotta do a little bit of math there. Okay. That'll bring us to these two, who are going to load the cannon, which then prompts Larry's held action to fire. With a 19, that'll hit, so that's 40, 10 plus 10.
Bon appetit, laddie.
Oh.
36. Very nice. All right. Okay.
Just right over Gelt's head.
Yeah. Giant impact. It kind of feels like blubbery, like a giant trampoline. It's kind of interesting.
Whee!
That'll bring us to the torpedoes. So that's 4. I did it again.
Whoop.
They go at the end of the initiative. That's fine. That's 5. 6.
I hope you
7.
brought some extra lumber to fix this thing.
All right, so the I almost called it the Kador. The She-Wolf has taken 7 of these torpedoes and is looking in pretty freaking rough shape. So at the top of the initiative is Selena. Admiral's gonna help contribute and load. That'll bring us to Gordy.
Point of interest.
Yes.
How do swim work?
You would swim at half of your movement speed.
Okay. And I take it there's a bit of climb involved with. missile...
The consequences of my own actions.
They are coming to bite me in the ass. The thing next to me is a missile.
So it is a living, breathing, organic creature that seems to have been modified and rigged with explosives and accelerants. It's like a living torpedo.
Can I attempt
Kill
to
it.
kick it or out of the way?
Like shove it, you mean?
Like shove it off its path? Or
Is it a missile? Can he deflect it?
that was one thing I was about to ask, but I realized that's probably not something I can catch in a hand. Also has to be directed towards me.
Yeah, it's not directed towards him. So you're not sure about you. I mean, you could try to like grapple it to prevent it from swimming away, or you could try to kill it. But as far as like deflecting it, it seems like it would autocorrect back on path.
Mm-hmm.
These are smart bombs, because they're squids.
Can I take an action and then try to do my swim to get to the boat?
Yeah, you could take an action and then do your movement.
Crooked blade, do not fail me now. Or do, because I have the lucky feat, because halflings. Okay.
All right, 17. So that's 9 points. So you're just stabbing the one right in front of you.
Yeah, the one like right next to Gordy.
Okay.
Gonna get stabbed.
You shoot down and stab the thing, and it just sinks.
Nice, it doesn't blow up in my face. So
Nope.
5, 15. Yep, 15. I swim ever so closer.
Alrighty. Alright, this giant squid octopus machine thing is pissed off. It's going to try to peel Geld off of it as it's kind of like reaching with one of the tentacles.
Don't touch
It's gonna
me.
make a tentacle attack against you. That's a 16. I believe a 16 hits against Geld, right?
It hits.
Alright, so that's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning halved to 5. And you are grappled and restrained.
That's 5 damage.
Yeah, 5 damage to Geld.
Alrighty.
And then, Geld, it's your turn. So you are grappled and restrained and raging. So you can't move, because imagine it's like got your arms and legs like wrapped up. So you can try to break out, or you can attack, but your attack's going to be at disadvantage.
Is it possible that she can bite it, or is she not in a good enough angle to, like, bite at it with her bite attack?
You could do your bite attack, but the bite's also going to be at disadvantage.
I'll take my chances with the disadvantage bite attack.
Alright, go for it. Taking a bite out of crime. Okay, so that's going to be 8 points of damage there. Solid. It's solid.
Yay!
Okay. Alrighty.
Calamari.
Anything else?
Nope, she's just gonna be stuck there.
Okay. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
We're just gonna keep the assembly line going.
Okay, you guys got the action economy set here.
This is a machine cannon.
Yes, alright. That'll bring us to Autumn, I assume the same thing?
We are loaded and ready to fire at a torpedo. Well,
Okay.
we're waiting to load, but you know.
Okay.
You could probably range attack and kill them quicker. They don't seem to have a lot of health.
Yeah, should we just attack them individually, Autumn? Do they, like, maybe they'll just detonate on hit.
I can try shooting a bow at it, sure. I'll shoot at one of the closest torpedo.
Okay, go for it.
Longbow attack. It's a crit, baby!
Go, very nice.
Would have been nice on the cannon just to see that number, but damn.
Just one.
D8 plus 3.
Alright,
8.
8 points.
8 points of
That
damage.
one just small puff of smoke as it just begins to sink.
Okay.
These do
then,
not
yes.
have very much health.
Save the ship! Save the ship!
That's it, because I'm level 3 and I already used my action surge to fire the first cannon with Gordy in it.
Alrighty. That'll
Yeah.
bring us to Lee.
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick scan of what's going on. How is the other cybernautiloid looking?
It's taken a couple cannon shots, but it doesn't have any real signs of slowing down just yet.
Okay, then.
On a scale of 1 to 200, you'd gather it's at like a 128.
Okay, hang on, I gotta. Shit. I feel like that's a way bigger risk this ship, but Geld kinda also has it occupied though. No, I'm just gonna shoot at the torpedoes.
Okay.
Take a shot with Datura. And I'll just roll a natural one. It's fine.
Oh, that's a
It'll just
misfire.
explode and
That's
it'll
a
just
misfire.
shoot me.
Oh.
So I just take the damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that gun is useless.
Yep.
Okay. Whoa, what's happening? Mickey Barber. Okay, that's my turn though.
Alrighty.
The ship. Part of the crew.
That'll bring us to the Black Tide's gonna load and fire with Lawrence's held action. Go ahead and roll. 12 will just barely hit.
What is it again? 40-10?
40, 10 plus 10. And guys, viewer's choice is live. Get those votes in for your chat favorite. If you're playing and also watching, you're absolutely free to vote. The only rule we have is just don't vote for yourself, because that's kind of lame. Everyone will just vote for themselves. So get those votes in. We already got a bunch of votes flying in already. Awesome. That's going to go for about 10 minutes or so while we continue going here. So the shot is successful with 33 points of damage. All right, it's now officially bloodied. Very nice.
Part of the ship. Part of the crew.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to Selena and Admiral. Admiral's going to help load. Selena's steering. I imagine there's like a bunch of like rocky waves and stuff. Like she's like trying to like prevent the Shiwa from capsizing here. So that's their turn. Gordy, you're up.
Gordy is going to half clamber onto the side of the boat and sink the crooked dagger into it.
There's probably like a ladder somewhere you could kind of climb up.
Okay, I'll hold on to a ladder.
Yeah.
Don't have to break the ship more.
Yeah.
Sorry. Flavor. My bad. Holding onto the ladder, I'm also going to then hold the crooked dagger and ready in action to try and attack one of the torpedoes coming towards the ship.
I like it. All right, this giant octopus is going to. It's gonna constrict Geld as it's got you in its grasp already. It's just gonna try to squeeze the life out of you.
Ow.
So it's gonna roll at advantage. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's not good.
My bones!
That's a crit.
That's an
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So that would have been 17 points of damage, but because you're raging, is going to be halved to 8 points of bludgeoning damage. How are you looking?
Oh, I am in the negatives.
Nope.
Okay, so
I only had 7 health left.
you are unconscious. You are now fighting for your life. Yeah.
I
Oh,
just want to
boy.
reiterate the fact that the record for shortest lived character is 2 sessions.
That's my record.
You're not gonna
cannot take my
die.
record.
You're not gonna die.
He's gonna see another day.
You're not gonna die. You'll be.
You're okay. You're okay.
No, I'll tell you the truth. And depending on what we do, you might die.
Got this. All right.
You didn't fireball yourself, so you're doing better than I did.
Hey, Patches,
Alright.
welcome to the crew, by the way.
What a wonderful way to be welcomed.
All right, and Geld, it is your turn next. So on the start of your turn, I need a death saving throw.
20.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm kind of unconscious. Yes. What saving throw?
Death saving throw. So it's a special
I see.
button, right? Yep. All right, that's one failure. One
Oh
failure.
no! Oh God, no!
All right. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
Lawrence is gonna kind of break out of his trance of just keeping on firing and notice that Geld kind of whined out and stopped making noise. He's gonna fly in and take one of those potions that Gordy gave him.
Okay.
And use his action to dump the potion into Geld's mouth.
All right, so that's 2d4 plus 2. You can go ahead and roll that.
Me or Geld?
It's your potion, so you roll.
Not a Brenna
all right.
potion.
Whoa.
It's not a
all
Brenna
right.
potion.
Geld, you are conscious now with 10 hit points. Yes.
It's
dead.
alive!
It's alive!
I'm dead. Now I'm alive.
I'm alive! I'm dead again!
Oh, look at that. I suddenly got a vote.
Sit down and stand up.
Alright.
That
Anything
was
else for
10
Lauren?
hit points?
Yeah, 10 hit points.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Autumn.
I'm going to shoot another torpedo.
Okay.
Because that's what I got. Hey!
Another crit. Alright.
Keep them
Check his dice. I'm just kidding.
Look at the crits rolling in now. Like it's what I'm supposed to do as a champion. 11.
Alrighty, 11. That's another kill.
Probably makes that noise.
Alright. Anything else?
Nah.
Okay, dokie. That'll bring us to Lee.
Okay. The torpedoes did get deleted from the initiative for the record.
They go after the black tide.
Yeah, just make sure you don't forget. Gordy's just holding his action, so I'm gonna be like, Gordy, you got this. And I'm just gonna like power. I can't go. I can't get over it. I can't get to the cannon.
There's another cannon right here.
There's this cannon.
not
Yeah,
loaded.
but there aren't two other people loading that cannon. Whatever.
There can be.
Yeah.
If you
I'll
want
just go
there
here
to
and I'll
be.
start loading this cannon.
Okay. The black tide are going to load their cannon. And then-
That cannon was already loaded. I didn't fire it off last
You're
time.
right.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
right. So okay, so then
That's why I was
they're
trying
gonna
to get over there.
so
Or-
they're gonna fire it then, which will hit.
I might be mistaken because
No,
I go
you're
up
right.
before them though. So
No, you're correct.
Maybe you were
Yeah,
holding action
you
to
were
do
holding-
it
Yeah.
yeah,
on your
Um,
turns.
So that's 36 points of damage there. And then they've got one turn loading the next shot. Okay. And then the torpedo's going to rush right towards you, Gordy. So you can use your held action to attack it.
I'm ready.
He's a literal meat shield.
That'll
For the
hit
ship.
and kills that torpedo. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So top of the initiative is Selena and Admiral. Admiral's going to go and help Lee load that cannon. There's like a sensed connection. Like she's not super familiar with you, but she senses your parents, which spent a lot of time with your parents, so she's following you. That'll
Okay.
bring us to Gordy. You're up.
How much movement does it take to get onto the ship itself from here? I was like halfway up.
Yeah, I'll say like another 5 feet.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, Gordy has just enough movement to run to the cannon and aid in loading it, or
You can
I think it's
actually
ready to
fire.
go.
It's ready
Fire.
to go. Yep.
great. Gordy's gonna take the butt of his crooked dagger and just go, still not fully understanding how these things work, and let one ride.
All right.
So that's 4d10.
You have to roll to hit first. It's a D10 plus 5.
D20 plus 5?
D20 plus 5. I'm sorry.
No problem. Just gonna roll D20. And then add the 5.
Sure.
I can do math.
Quick maths.
2 plus 2.
14.
14 hits.
Alright.
So now it's 4d10 plus 10.
4d10 plus 10. $34.
All right, nice solid damage rolls. Okie dokie, it's looking pretty hurt. On its turn, it's going to use a tentacle attack out at Lawrence. That's a 9. You are just dodging these tentacles left and right. Just evasive maneuvers, fucking Star Fox over here.
You activated my fight or flight response.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to Geld, who's still on top of this thing, kind of barely coming to.
Am I still constricted, or is it just free range right now?
It lets you go to try to swipe out at Lawrence. So you're good to go.
See, can I then use my great axe to try and swing down on the tentacle that I am standing on?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, then I shall do so. Geld swings down.
For 6 points, nice solid damage, chipping away. It's looking really hurt. Alrighty, anything else?
Nope, that's just it.
Okie dokie, that'll bring us to Lawrence.
I am going to, since I'm out here, I'm going to frostbite.
Okay, it's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Pretty big creature, pretty good con score.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a 16.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, worth a shot though.
Trying to get that disadvantage.
Yeah. Alrighty, that brings us to Autumn.
Alright, feline agility. Is this cannon loaded?
That has one action towards loading it.
I'll hold my action to fire it.
Okay.
He wants to kill.
No, it's just...
Alright. Lee, you're up.
Okay. I'm still just five too many feet away again. I'll just use my action to load this cannon.
Okay.
I gotta keep it up.
The Black Tide are gonna load the additional action, which prompts
Rip!
Yep. Let her rip.
Boo.
Oh no, that's a miss. A 10 is a miss. How could you miss?
I've been trying. I rolled a 3.
Oof, okay.
That's how.
And then they're going to contribute one additional action towards loading this one. There's no torpedoes left, so Admiral's going to get this one ready to fire. And then Gordy, you're up.
So Admiral has it ready to fire?
Yep. So it's ready to fire.
I almost don't want to fire it.
Do it.
No, I don't want to.
Do it.
Gordy's going to turn to Lee and go, check this out.
Oh, no.
He's going to pull a
Nothing good
dagger.
ever follows that when a boy says it.
He's going to pull a dagger out of his robe of useful items and go, trick shot, and spin around in a circle and throw the dagger towards...
Alright. You might have to move first, because you'd be at disadvantage, but you could throw it.
What's the range on a dagger? It's 30.
2060.
20-60. So you have to be within 20 feet for a normal roll or 60 feet at disadvantage.
Fuck it. I'll be silly.
Commit to your nonsense.
Commit to the bit.
When have I not committed to nonsense with Gordy? Like,
It's true.
I have to. So daggers are improvised weapon. That's Dex.
Yeah, you're proficient in daggers.
Yeah, you definitely are.
So it would be like the same as like an unarmed strike, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just do a
Or the crooked blade.
Crooked blade is a dagger, yeah.
strike.
Yeah. All right, so 18 hits for 6 points. All right. All right.
Good job.
Flies through the air.
All
Sticks
right.
into a.
The giant octopus is going to go and take one last death throes grasp out at Lawrence.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
That's a natural one. Oh my god.
I aimed the
Blinded with
cannon at
dagger, you're
Lawrence.
Alrighty, Geld, can you finish it off? It's on its last limb.
Geld is going to go in again for another smack with her axe in hopes of trying to get a little piece of it.
Okay. The suspense.
Dun-dun.
Oh
There it is.
no! The natural one! Oh. Yeah, you're just so determined fighting for your life, just soaking wet, just trying to swing, and you slip. Oh no.
Can
She
I
got
spend
distracted
a
by that
Tealeaf point
flying
for
knife and
Geld?
thought it was a stick.
Squirrel.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Geld.
Gordy.
Alright.
You did this to me!
Alright. That'll bring us to Lawrence.
My turn. Never mind.
9 is a miss.
You guys are just handing this shit to me. Okay.
You're trying.
Throw a
Alright,
dagger
Autumn.
at it.
Autumn, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow.
Okay. 16 hits.
8.
8 points. It's still up. It is just barely up.
Ah!
Alright.
Lee, finish it off.
Lee, finish it off with the cannon.
Yeah, I fired a fucking cannon.
Boom.
Oh my god, if this misses.
+5, right? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
11 is exactly its AC. I'm not even lying.
I thought it was +7 anyways.
It's plus
No, it's
5.
+7 for me.
7 for Autumn.
Yeah. Alright. Don't even have to roll damage because the minimum damage will do it. Lee, how do you want to do this?
So it's like rearing back. It's grotesque body horrors, cyber tentacles. It's probably oozing some kind of gross pus oil. It's opening its disgusting beak to try to consume Geld, and the cannonball just comes through and shatters the beak and embeds into the brain of the creature.
With a gnarly explosion, calamari everywhere, and shrapnel, leaving Geld and Lawrence kind of just treading water for a bit. You guys manage to just barely save the day. The
Lawrence-
she-wolf is in rough condition, but it can limp back to Kadoria.
Lawrence swoops in, grabs Geld by the ears with his talons, and tries to lift her back up onto the ship.
Ah! My ears!
Alrighty, and with that, you guys, in the bits of floating debris, managed to spot a few peculiar shiny bits for treasure. So you are rewarded for this. And I need everyone to roll me an investigation check real quick to see if we can uncover some plot points.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to fish some flotsam and or jetsam.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a 20.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything.
Oh no.
I'll just roll a 2.
The keen eye of a cat.
All right. You notice on a bit of kind of just floating metal attached to a bit of organic tissue, Autumn.
Yes.
There's some writing on the inside of this thing. Do you read or write Goblin?
I do.
Really?
Nice.
I do read Goblin. And I'm afraid of what you're gonna say next.
The spelling is slightly
Bad?
off on this, but scribed looks like almost carved into the metal panel on the side of one of these things' legs. It says 3 words.
Fuck you, Orsic?
No.
No, okay.
Tick tick, tick tick was here.
Oh no!
I had a feel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kraken! Get here!
Alrighty, and
What
with
is
that,
tick tick?
our mission for the evening is concluded. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Well done.
Yay.
That was awesome. That was awesome. For your efforts, all of you are going to earn 1 Tealeaf point. So you can mark that on your character sheet.
Woo.
The special viewer's choice vote went to Gordy. So Gordy, you can take a second additional bonus Tealeaf point.
Donka donka.
And for the DM's choice, for literally launching yourself out of a cannon and just going face to face with the giant octopus, I am definitely going to give it to our newcomer, Geld. So Geld, you can take an additional Tealeaf point. Congratulations.
Yay!
Alright. For experience points, that was an absolute blast. That's the most fun I've had playing D&D in quite some time. You guys are going to earn 650 experience, which is pretty high for a beginner tier mission. Which I think a couple people automatically.
yeah.
Someone's leveled, actually, yeah.
Level 1's level.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Enjoy your level 2 characters.
Yep.
Yeah, I get to pick my druid circle.
You guys are
It's all
going to.
uphill from here.
You guys are going to get 500 gold apiece. Or, sorry, 500 gold. And 2 magic items were recovered from
Is this 500 gold split between us, or 500
No,
gold?
500 gold each.
Okay.
Yep. And we've got 2 magic items. Some of them appear to be bombs, and the other is a giant greatsword. Which would you like to look at first?
Bombs.
Ooh, the explodey.
Okay. So this should show up for everybody. These are both Griffin's Saddlebag. You can tell how much time I had to prep. These are Battle Brew Bombs. So these are consumable. A fist-sized keg containing 1 ounce of extremely old dwarven liquor, which is as strong as it is explosive. A built-in locking mechanism keeps the barrel sealed until it's ready to be used. You can use an action to twist the sides of the keg and throw it at any point you can see up to 20 feet away from you, splitting the keg open on impact and spraying the area with a fine mist of liquor. Each creature within 10 points of that feat must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw, taking 2d8 poison damage on a failed saving throw, or half as much on a successful one. The next time that a target that was sprayed by liquor takes fire damage, within 1 minute, it takes an extra 2d8 fire damage. So, bidding on this is going to get you 3 of these bad boys, because it is consumable.
Luke.
Yeah.
I was gonna use these at one point.
Oh, well, maybe there's
Obviously.
a shipment of...
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it...
tie in the lore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's clearly Dragon's Breath from the Dragon's Breath Distillery.
Obviously. How it ended up in the Obsidian Isles is a story that we'll have to come up with.
Is this the thing that Harper had Gordy drink earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
technically,
the
yeah.
fuck, dude? You fed me, like, possibly flammable poisonous liquids?
Oh, there's no possibly about it. It's flammable.
It's flammable. All right, the other one is another one I'm sure you'll recognize, WeeWoo. This is the Crab King Claymore. Super fun greatsword. It does require attunement. So it's a +1 greatsword. And while you're attuned to it, crabs and giant crabs are indifferent towards you and will not attack you unless you threaten or harm them. In addition, they can understand you, although you can't understand them back. Cool. You can crabs. The sword emits a brief fiery glow when you roll initiative. Until the end of your first turn in combat, attacks with the sword score a critical on a roll of 18, 19, or 20. When you score a critical hit with the sword for the first time on your turn, the target of the attack is also assaulted with crab-like claws made of fire. The target must make a DC 15 Dex saving throw, taking 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. On a failed save, they're automatically grappled by the flaming pinchers for 1 minute, or until successfully escapes the grapple using an action. Until the grapple ends, it takes 1d6 fire damage at the end of each of its turns. So pretty cool.
I sent that one to you, didn't I?
You did. I saw it, and I was like, you know what? It's somewhat nautical. I'm going with it.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the art. Look at the fucking hilt.
I love the hilt.
The
It's so
crosspiece.
good. Yep.
That is so good.
Okay. So, which one would we like to bid on first? I say we bid on the sword first. That's flashy.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you'd like to bid your Tealeaf points on the Crab King Claymore, what I want you to do, it's a blind bid, almost DKP style. So you're going to type /W space DM and then the number of points you'd like to bid, just like that, but without the quotations. And you will bid the Tealeaf points that you've earned. If you bid the most, you subtract that amount and you get the item. If you bid, but you... What's that?
It's GM, not DM.
Oh, you're right.
It's generic.
It's Game Master, yeah.
Yes.
So, if you bid, but someone else outbids you, you don't lose those points if you don't get the item. If that makes sense. So, if you are interested in being the owner of a brand new Crab King Claymore, go ahead and get your bids in now. Give you everyone a second to do so. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie. So, I need both Autumn and Geld to roll me a D100 out in the open.
Pass.
You're just passing? Okay, so, Geld, you can go ahead and have the Crab King Claymore. Congratulations.
Yay!
I only wanted it if nobody else did, so I could sell it, so.
Gotcha. Alright.
I wanted it because crab.
No, that's fair.
So, go ahead and copy and paste that all into your character sheet, and we can make you macros and stuff for that later, and it'll be awesome. Cool. Congratulations. Alright, up next, we've got the Battle Brew Bombs ×3. What's up, Gordy?
I was going to ask if Gordy can drink this and essentially give himself a breath weapon. Because we learned that he can drink these.
True.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh my god. Alright, if you're interested in the Battle Brew Bombs, go ahead and get your bids in now.
I'm gonna have to expand the World Anvil stuff on fucking Dragon's Breath Distillery now.
Going once. Going twice. Alrighty, those are going to roll over. So our next group of adventurers will be able to roll on that at the end of their mission in 2023 under the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. Hell yeah.
Oh!
Alright. So let me change that to be a rollover before I forget.
Yep.
This is going to go into Magic Item Dump. This, actually, that can just stay under loot, and then I know it's a rollover. Guys, that was a whole lot of fun. Thank you so much for playing. Welcome to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. Rabbit, we loved playing with you. It was a blast. Hope everybody else had fun as well. Guys, we're going to raid out to Mama K. Tell her Dungeon Daddy said sup with a little winky face. Have yourself a wonderful holiday season, whatever you choose to celebrate, however you choose to celebrate. I know this is a tough time of year for a lot of people, so make sure you take care of yourself, do something nice, and reach out to your friends, because, you know, it's tough out there. But we love you. We're always here. Hang out in our Discord channel. Come be a part of this amazing, chaotic thing. Tune in Saturday for Civ, and until then, we will see you next year.
Yeah, tune in for Civ. There's going to be a lot of cursing at each other.
Yes. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Toodles.
See you later, guys.